Hi, I'm going to be taking you step by step through the makeup process that I'm going to create today. It's going to be a full on glam transformation. I start with my skin prep, which means hydrating, moisturizing, and priming. You want to use your moisturizers, primers, depending on your skin type. And if you have slightly dry skin, then you want to use something that is more dewy. You want to use something that is more hydrating. If you have oily skin, then you don't want to use anything that is over hydrating or oily. I always like to do the process of correcting, even if it means that you have very little amount of pigmentation or you feel like you have no amount of it. But this will prevent any gray areas in your makeup and it'll give a very flawless finish to your overall look. And I want to go all over with my foundation. I'm using a liquid foundation, and then I'm going to be using a liquid concealer. This concealer can be maybe one shade or two shades lighter than your skin tone, depending on what you prefer. And if you do not want to do this step, that is also absolutely fine. Although I am going to be creating a full-on transformation and doing this era sort of a makeup look, so I am contouring and using the process of highlighting. So I need to use the concealer which is slightly lighter than my skin tone. Overall, it will give a much more evened out look once I have powdered it. As you can see, it's not looking odd as such. And then starting with the eye makeup, you want to use any eyeshadow palette that you feel like is comfortable to blend with, which basically means that the pigmentation should be strong. There should not be much fallout from your eyeshadows. If it gets very powdery and it's falling all over the place, it can also lead to the eyeshadow kind of coming off or not applying properly. I'm creating a halo eye, so I'll be doing a cut crease right in the center of my eyelid, starting from the crease going to my lash line. As you can see, it's kind of like a C-shaped curve, and the center has the concealer nicely dabbed into it. And then you can use any highlighter or a light colored pigment. I'm using a skinny dip eyeshadow palette to do that, and then taking a dark brown and applying it in the inner corners and outer corners, and then blending it out so that when there is anything dark and then there is anything light, it can really enhance the overall look. To give a finishing to my eye makeup, I drew a winged eyeliner starting from the bottom lash line going to the top lash line. And then to make my eye slightly wider, I've used a nude kajal pencil. You can also use white depending on your eye size and eye shape and the lens color as well. And then I'm just deepening my contour with a bit of a powder contour. You want to do this because after a point, your cream contour can tend to just seep into the skin and can become a little softer. So if you feel like you want a little extra contour, you can definitely go in with the powder contour as well. For my lip lining, I've used a dark brown lip pencil that I generally use. And for my lips, I'm using this rusty red, and it gives this maroonish tone, but not as red and not that deep as well. It gives more of this brownish finish, which I really liked. It was a bit different than just applying red. And this was the final look after the lashes and the hair and of course the outfit. It's very important to keep in mind when you're doing your makeup that you should know where you're traveling to, what is the occasion, what you're dressing as, and what is your hairstyling going to be as well. All of it has to come together to create one entire look. You don't have to always match colors, but you have to keep in mind that there should be some theme that you're following when you're doing your makeup, and you don't have to follow all the techniques that I've shown you. But some tips that you can keep in mind is that makeup is all about shade and light. So whether we're working on full face, whether we're working just on the eyes, even the body contours, whether we're working on the lips, it all really matters how you play with shade and light. Like you can see in these videos, we're also playing with shade and light. So guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to comment what you think about this look. And if you would like to try something like this on yourself or maybe on your client, and you can definitely share that with us. And I look forward to seeing you soon with another look and some more ideas of how you can create different makeup looks every single time.